What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's time for the NFL Week 13 picks. So if you saw my video yesterday, Thanksgiving was a bad day for picks on my end. But we'll get to that later. What we'll do is start off in the same way we always start off. Talk about last week's results. I was 11-3 with last week's picks. That was a 78% winning percentage. Overall record now is 112-66. for a 62% winning percentage. It's been rising over these last couple of weeks, so things have been good. Now, I've had back-to-back 11-win weeks, so mostly everything is going right. But as always, we have to talk about the good and the bad. So to kick it off, we're gonna go with what went wrong. And first thing that went wrong is something I should have predicted in last week's Thursday night game. It was a Thursday night game, and it's the Texans. I know how I feel about the Texans. In fact, it ain't even a feeling. Y'all know how it is with me and the Texans. Texans just disobedient team, man. They're a wild card for me. If I pick them to win, they lose. If I pick them to lose, they win. And Thursday night was no different from that. Them against the Bills, I expected Buffalo to win. Texas defense come in there, shut everything down. Sacked Josh Allen like 7-8 times, I believe. And, offensively they did just enough to stay ahead of the Bills. So, that was the first thing that went wrong. Second thing that went wrong, Eagles losing to the Cowboys. Now, this is a divisional matchup, so you can expect your divisional opponents to play you tough. That's how most teams do get upset. It'll be a divisional opponent. But, I thought the Eagles were going to put the Cowboys to rest, Totally eliminate them, kill their spirit. But Cowboys came out spirited. They were at home after all. And, they played well. They played well on both sides of the ball. Eagles did jump out early on them 21-0, and then all of a sudden at halftime, I guess, forgot how to play offense. They just left the offense in the locker room coming out the half. Dallas, however, continued to chug along, chip away, slowly but surely, getting stops, and finally, towards the end of the game, they were able to establish their own offense and just make big plays. They turned the tide. They grabbed the momentum, and next thing you know, the Cowboys were up at the end. That's all. I guess that's the crux of the matter. So we move on to the third thing that went wrong, and my Panthers. Going into this game against the 49ers, I knew it'd be rough. I knew we'd have a hard time. We had to travel out there. 49ers are a different caliber team than, the Falcons and the Saints. Even though we lost to the Saints, obviously proving that we could lose to anyone on any given week. And, the defense came out, did things that they needed to do for us to win. They caused Brock Purdy to throw 3 interceptions early in the game, but the offense just couldn't capitalize off of those mistakes. And that pretty much loses the game for you. You can't be given a gift horse and just blow it like that. You have to capitalize, and the Panthers did. So I guess once the 49ers found their footing, stopped making those type of dumb mistakes, they just went on and took care of business as usual. Bryce, after having the game of his life against the Falcons, turns around, gives us another dud game, Panthers fans. And it's a roller coaster with this team. Going into the season, I expected us to win probably 6 or 7 games anyways. And the way it's going, it's probably what it's going to end up being. We're already at 6. Maybe we got about 2 more wins up in us. We might get to 8 and 9. If we're lucky, we get to 9 and 8, have a winning record. And I guess that'll be the first time we finish a season with a winning record since forever. I can't think of the year off the top of my head, but it's been a while. That was a crucial game to win for our playoff hopes. I think we got the Rams next. It's only gonna get tougher. Now on the bright side, we do have the Bucks twice. So Bucks are like half a game ahead of us, I think. So I think our games against them will mostly decide who will win the division, but at the same time, we got to win against other teams too, and we can't rely on the Bucks to keep losing, even though they're on a slide right now. So hopefully the Panthers pull off a miracle upset this week, but I doubt it. Anyways, to what went right. So I have no real individual things that went right. Like I said, those 3 things that I pointed out, Panthers losing, Eagles losing, and then the Texans doing their thing on Thursday, those were the only things that really went wrong last week in my picks. So the other 11 games, I swept all the other 11 games. So everything was good. So I guess the next thing to do is just move on to the picks. All right, so it's time to get to the picks, and there's no teams on bye this week. We had the Thanksgiving games, which everybody saw yesterday. Three Thanksgiving games, and in a few minutes, a little more than half an hour from the time of my recording, Eagles will play the Bears for this Black Friday game at 3:00. And everybody's playing this week. Nobody has the week off. So that gives us all 16 games. And we're going to start off, for me, recapping the Thanksgiving Day games. I picked the Lions over the Packers. I picked the Chiefs over the Cowboys. I picked the Ravens over the Bengals. And as we all seen, I went 0 for 3. So the week is not starting off well. So today's Friday game. We have the Eagles and the Bears. Taking the Eagles over the Bears. Hopefully we start picking up some wins and the Eagles beat the Bears. On to the Sunday games. 49ers over the Browns. Jaguars over the Titans. Texans over the Colts. Texans. Dolphins over the Saints. Jets over the Falcons. Bucks over the Cardinals. Rams over my Panthers. Seahawks over the Vikings. Bills over the Steelers. For the Sunday night game, I have the Broncos over the Commies. And the Monday night game, the Patriots over the Giants. Man, I hope I sweep the rest of these games. Then I could just put Thursday, Thanksgiving, out of my mind. Out of sight, out of mind, man. But anyways, y'all tell me what y'all picks are. Anybody that's betting, hope y'all do better than I did Thursday. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.